Hello everyone. In continuation with the series of lecture on data structure, we are now covering the topic of doubly linked list in this video and hope it will be helpful to all of you to understand the concept of doubly linked list. So let us begin with the definition of doubly linked list. So it is a linear data structure having two pointers, one pointing to the next node in the list and the other pointer is pointing to the previous node of the list. So our doubly linked list will traverse in both the directions, that is forward and backward. Now here is the structure of the node, which consists of two pointers. One is previous pointer and another is the next pointer, which is pointing to the next node in the list. And the third part will be the data value that is stored in the node. So in this way we can traverse the list in both the direction as compared to the singly linked list, which is traverse only in single direction. Let us have a look on the algorithm of how insertion operation is done on doubly linked list. So here is the algorithm. First of all, the function will check for the condition of list to be empty. That is, if both the head and end pointer are assigning the null value, then the item node is the first node on the list to be inserted. Else our algorithm will ask for the specified position at which the node is to be inserted on doubly linked list from which direction. Now here the two cases arises at which we have to traverse the list either from the forward direction or from the backward direction. Now first of all we will consider the case from the forward direction. It is simply like the case of the singly linked list. We have to just traverse the pointer or the node from beginning till the prior node, where we have to insert the item node at the current position is found. Then we have to just link both the pointers, that is the next and the previous pointer of the item node to the node prior and to the node next to the current position of the node. In this way our node is inserted from the forward direction. Same is the procedure for the backward direction, but first of all we have to insert or link the previous pointer of the item node to the node ahead in the list, and then we will link the next pointer of the item node to the node prior to the current position node. In this way the nodes are inserted into the doubly linked list from both the direction, that is from the forward and from the backward direction, until some terminating condition is satisfied. So in this way the nodes are inserted recursively on the doubly linked list until some terminating condition is satisfied. So in this way the insertion operation is performed on doubly linked list. Let us have a look on the programming concept of doubly linked list using C programming code. So let us start with defining the structure of the node for doubly linked list. The node will consist of next and previous pointer, two pointers and one data value. And also we will assign for forward and backward direction the two pointers, that is the head and the end pointer. Now let us start with a void insert item operation. First of all we will check for the list to be empty. Now if it is empty, then both the head and end pointer will point to the item node, and the item node will become the first node of the doubly linked list. Else the function will ask for the position at which the node is to be inserted. Now the two cases will arise here. Now the first case is if our position is from the forward direction, that is from the beginning of the list. That is, we have to insert the item from the forward direction. So for that we will traverse our list one position ahead of the node to be inserted. Then connect the item of next to the p of next and item of previous to the p of next of previous, so that the p will become the item node. So in this way the node is inserted from the forward direction, and same procedure is from the backward direction. For the second case, we will traverse our list from the previous pointer till the node prior to the position specified, and then first of all we will link the previous pointer and then connect or link the item of next to the p of previous of next, and p will now become the item node. So in this way the insertion operation is performed on doubly linked list. Now let us diagrammatically understand the concept of insertion operation in doubly linked list. In this we have to insert the third node between 1 and 2. So first of all we will consider the case of forward direction, and in forward direction we will first link the next pointer of the item node to the next pointer of the first node. Then we will link the previous pointer of the item node to the previous pointer of the next of the previous node. Then we will connect the next pointer of the first node to the item node, and then link the previous pointer of the second node to the item node, and then release the link between first and second node. So in this way the item node is inserted into doubly linked list. So the final doubly linked list will look like this. The item node is inserted between the two nodes. Now let us understand the deletion algorithm in doubly linked list. Now here is the algorithm. For that, first of all we will check for our list to be empty or not. If our list is empty, that is head and pointer are null, having the null value, then simply print the statement that our list is empty. Otherwise we will go to the else loop. Here for both the cases, that is either we are traversing in from forward direction or from backward direction, we will first stop our traversal one node prior or ahead of the node to be deleted from the specified position, and then we have to link the pointers of the, let us say in the forward direction we will point the next node pointer to the next of next node, and simultaneously we will link the previous pointer of the list if our traversal operation is from the forward direction. And same is the way for the backward direction. We will first link the previous pointer here, and then we will link the next pointer of the node to be deleted. Then we will free the node deleted to the memory space. So in this way our algorithm will work for deletion operation until some specified position for some terminating condition is satisfied for deletion of the nodes in doubly linked list. The important point to be kept in mind while traversing the list in this algorithm is that while we are searching in forward direction, then we have to stop our traversing just one prior to the node to be deleted, and same is for the backward direction. Now let us understand diagrammatically the concept of deletion operation in doubly linked list. So here is the diagram. Now in this diagram we are having the three nodes having the value 1, 3 and 2. Now let the second node, that is having the value 3, is to be deleted. So we will first traverse our list to one node prior, that is the node number 1, and then we will link the pointer of its next p of next to next, and simultaneously we will link the p of next of previous to its previous of previous, and then we will disconnect the pointer link of the node number second that is having the value 3, and we will free it from the list. So our doubly linked list will look like this. After deletion operation, it will have only two nodes, that is having the value 1 and 2. Now let us understand the programming code using C programming language of deletion operation. Now here is the code. Now in this coding part, we have just created a function here for deletion operation. Here we will first check for our list to be empty or not. That is, if our head and end pointer are null values, then we have to just print the statement that our list is empty and exit from the loop. Else we have to traverse our list in the forward direction. If we are searching from the forward direction, and then we have to just stop our traversal one node ahead, the node to be deleted, and then we will link the pointers as specified in my diagram, and then the function will free the node which is deleted. And same is the procedure for the backward direction. We have to stop our node for the traversal, that is the p pointer, to the node just prior to the previous pointer of the node to be deleted, and then we will link the both the pointers, that is the next pointer and the previous pointer, in both the cases, to its next node, and then free the node that is deleted to the memory space. So in this way, deletion operation is performed in both the direction in doubly linked list. So we can call it recursively until some terminating condition for terminating the list to be deleted or nodes to be deleted is satisfied. So in this way, our coding part will work for deletion operation in doubly linked list. Hope this video is very informative in the continuation of lecture of series in data structure to all of you. So if you have any query, please drop it in my comment section box, and also like, share and subscribe my channel for more informative videos.